Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Matt and Vanessa's apartment in the living room, Matt and Nate are talking while Matt's on his laptop. I can't believe this is happening, I know man, but hopefully we'll finally get some answers to why our plane crashed. I really want to know what my parents or uncle or aunt didn't want us to see. By the time I'm done, we're about to find out soon. Meanwhile, at the Palmstone Ridge Manor in the living room, Rachel and Justin are talking. How the hell am I supposed to bond with Patrick? What's wrong? You're letting yourself believe you can't see him. By the way, what's this really about? Cause I know for certain you wouldn't be it. Alright, you got me. I want to see you and my son. Then you're wasting your time, and as Patrick came in to Rachel and Justin is, cause I want nothing to do with you. Meanwhile, at the Lakewood Ridge Manor in Adam and Rita's bedroom, Adam and Rita are talking. Well, since there's obviously nothing I can say can stop you from leaving, this isn't easy for me, Rita. Neither for me. My husband's about to skip town to who knows where, and I'm gonna worry to death over the fact of what you're gonna do. You don't have to worry, cause I'm fully really? Cause I don't believe it at all. We've been married for 2 years, and I've been even so. Maybe there's more to me since we've been apart. And what exactly does that supposed to mean? I'm just saying, I need some time to myself to clear what just happened. That's why I'm here, cause you need your family and your friends, and then what? Look, you can't keep blaming yourself with this, okay? Your dad didn't want you to be like this. Then how the hell am I supposed to react? I really don't want to lose you, and you're not. I'm not certain that's true anymore. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding cell, Rex is reading the book till Lisbeth came to her cell and he saw and got up and came to where she is. My mom's pulling some strings in your arraignments today. This charge the Helen and CG put on me won't last long. Despite the assumptions, you'll be free from this place. It seems you're right on that, and as Grayson came to where Rex and Lisbeth is. Meanwhile, in the interrogation room, Adria came in the room and saw Lucas sitting at the table, and as she closed the door, just as Lucas got up and came to where Adria is. I got your text to meet you here. Sounds very important. Actually, it is. More do you know? What is it? I'm ending things between you and I. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Carl and Olivia's apartment, as Carl and Olivia came in and Carl closed the door, and he turns to his wife. I am so sorry, it's cool. I can't imagine what everyone's going through, especially Wilma. You haven't spoken to her? She's at the pub, trying to keep busy with Julian, but overall, it's gonna get to her in the end. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, Gwen and Nicholas are sitting there in the front row till Eric came and saw them and went to where they are and sat next to his wife Gwen. I thought I might find you two here. Are we gonna get past this? We will, I assure you. Nick, can you go to the kitchen and ask Brendan for some sandwich for all of us? Okay, and just so you know, Dad, our family will stand up on top. And as Nicholas got up and went and head out of the sanctuary, while Gwen turns to Eric. Our son's right. We will get past this. I have to leave the hospital because losing a person you care about is too much for me to take. I know the feeling very well. In fact, there's something I need to tell you. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in John's room, Isabella's in John's bed, and as she's crying, this is so hard. I know a part of you always be with me, and I don't know if I can deal with this anymore. And as Allison came in the room, and Isabella saw, hey, and as she closed the door, and came to where Isabella is, I got here as soon as I can. My husband's talking to Aaron and Bradley. We lost our dad, and it just hurts so much. I know the feeling, and I have a hunch who caused his death and all. Oh, believe me when I say, their terror will come to an end. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Steve and Carol came in and head to the front desk where Lauren's working, who looked up and saw him. I'm glad the two of you came. Our son, your husband, told us to come as soon as possible. So, about the news, John. Basically, it's not good. I'm afraid what she's saying is true, and it's Jack's approach to where they are. I think you two need to break yourself from what I'm about to tell you two. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment at Matt and Vanessa's apartment in the living room, Nate and Matt are talking. How's things going between you and my sister? Quite well, apart from the fact that she wants to find out about the plane crash. Maria's like that as well. Since the crash, she can't stop thinking about it. Here it is, and as Matt pulled it aside on his laptop. And Nate said something wrong with Matt. What is it? You're not gonna believe this. Meanwhile, at the Palmsdale Rich Manor in the living room, Rachel, Justin, and Patrick are talking. Look, son, I ain't really trying here. Really? Because it seems whenever you get what you want, you turn and walk away. That was a long time ago. What are you talking about? You're still like that today. You don't love us. You never did. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna feed my daughter. And as Rachel got up and went and left the living room, and Patrick turns to Justin. What are you really doing here, Dad? Look, I'm not trying to come between your mom and your husband. No, it seems you stop at nothing to get close. The reason is, I already lost my chance with your mom, and I really don't want to lose my son. Look, I want to prove to you that I can be the best father I can be. So, can you at least give me a chance, just this once? Meanwhile, at the Lakewood Rich Manor in Adam and Rita's bedroom, Adam and Rita are talking. Rita, and as Adam came to where Rita is, you know I love you more than life itself, okay? But all my life, I have grown up with a family that wasn't even mine. I didn't tell you because I didn't find out till I brought you in. Is that the reason I didn't see anymore? I wanted to find my birth parents, and besides, you were dating Joshua at the time and you seemed happy. That might be true. Also, I think that's the reason why him and Nicole are getting a divorce. Joshua is not gonna leave Nicole. The point is, I want you to be happy with someone. What exactly are you trying to say to me? Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding cell, Rex is talking to Grayson and Elizabeth. So my arraignment's today. Yeah, it is. And as officer came and opened up Rex's cell, the officer's gonna take you to get changed and we'll meet you in the court area. And as Rex came out and the officer closed the cell, follow me. And as Rex followed the officer to the other room, while Elizabeth turns to Grayson. You're wondering how no matter what strings you pull, this is only gonna make things bad for my son. You really think I'm aware of what he did, which is why I have a way to help him out, which I trust. No, he doesn't know and he will never know. Meanwhile, in the interrogation room, Lucas and Adria are talking. What is it, Lucas? Is it about the damn briefcase? I told you I think you could've. Everything we worked so hard could've been gone in an instant. I'm sorry, you really need to be careful of what you do here. I have worked my damnedest in this family and I'd be damned to lose everything I cared for. And I'm sorry. That's why I can't risk it anymore. I'm ending things between us once and for all. I think I know what this is about. Do you really? Yes, I do. And I'm about to spell it out for you. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Carl and Olivia's apartment in the living room, Carl and Olivia are talking. How do you feel about this? I'm just worried about my dad. Is your parents still divorced? Yes. I talked to him around the holidays and he was in Canada at the time with his group. I just wish he would come home. Hey, he will be with you always. Thank you. I'm so glad my husband's here with me. I will always love you and our son forever. Can we go lie down in our room? Sure. And as they got up and went towards their bedroom and head to the bed and laid down beside each other. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, Gwen and Eric are talking. What is it? No matter how I'm dealing with this, just know I will always love you, our son, and our daughter. I love you too. Not only is my husband, but my lifelong partner and friend. Which is why I refuse to let anything tear our marriage apart like it did the first place. Don't worry. Frank, Mimi, Wayne, or Linda don't stand a chance at turning the true love you and I share. And as Gwen and Eric begin kissing each other, just as Nicholas came to where they are. And as they stopped and turned and faced their son. Is the sandwiches ready? Yeah. I need to ask you both a serious question. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in John's room, Allison and Isabella are talking. Anyways, you looking forward to having a baby? Yeah. I was kinda hoping you'll have one with our Tom, right? Yeah. But he had to return to his resting place. But overall, I think these things happen for a reason. I mean, I vow to never love a man like I loved him. And then you met Jared, and it seemed it threw you off. It first, I didn't think it would last because of our age difference. But it turned out it was better than expected. Yeah, it did. Oh, almost forgot about it. It's okay. Besides, I need a little distraction from what's been happening lately. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Steve, Jack, Carol, and Lauren are talking. Alright, give it to us straight. Is my dad, from what I've been told, your dad had a severe heart attack caused by stress. And we all know what family did that to him. How is he? Come on, Lauren, tell me. The doctors did everything they could. No, please don't tell me. I am so sorry. And as Lauren came and hugged Carol and Steve, and they pull away and Steve turns to Jack. How long have you known? Shona and Jan told me when they picked me and my wife up, but more importantly, my mom's taking it so calm, which I find kind of strange. Mom, Dad, and as Jesse approached to Carol, Steve, Jack, and Lauren, just in time for Jesse to came and hug his mom, Carol, and pull away and face his parents along with Jack and Lauren there. I think I know the reason to why my grandmother is being so calm. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment at Matt and Vanessa's apartment in the living room, Matt and Nate are talking, while Nate looks at information on Matt's computer. I can't believe my parents would try to conceal this information from us. Remember, your parents didn't exactly trust any of you all. Then you're right. All they seem to give a damn about is fulfilling the family legacy. That has gotta be the sickest thing I ever heard. No offense, I understand. I'm just glad they could never harm our family again. Alright, we just gotta let your wife and my wife know about all this so we can set our new plan in motion. Meanwhile, at the Palmsdale Rich Manor in the living room, Justin and Patrick are talking. Dad, I am not going through that path again. You can't just waltz in and expect me to forgive you and forget. I am not expecting you to forgive me, but what, Dad? All I'm proposing is I need a chance. Every time I give you a chance, when it comes to us close to being a family, you always take off. That is not gonna happen. You're damn right it's not gonna happen, because I refuse to let you destroy our family. So if you really want to help, then get out and stay the hell out of my life. I am not gonna give up on earning your trust. Good luck with that.
Let's Justin turn and head out of the living room. Just as Rachel came in from the other room and Patrick saw, just as Rachel came to where he is.
If you want to file a restraining order against your dad, all you gotta do is tell me. Meanwhile, at the Lakewood Rich Manor in Adam and Rita's bedroom, Adam and Rita are talking. Seriously, Adam, why the hell would you bring my ex-boyfriend into this conversation? All I'm saying is, I don't want you to wait for me. You know, I ain't gonna let that one slide, since clearly you're not in your right mind. Wrong. I'm more right-minded than ever, and I'm telling you, I don't want to be in Los Angeles, and I would feel safe if that's not your call, Adam. Now, I am not giving up on our marriage, which you're clearly running away, which is not a good sign. I am not running away. Yes, you are, by giving up on us, by telling me to be with Josh again. If you think for 1 second I'm gonna throw this away, then you don't know me at all. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in the trial room, Elizabeth and Grace are waiting. T-Rex came in for the officer to the front, where his dad is, and the officer uncuffed him. Where's my mom? She's working on a plea bargain for you. Soon, you'll be out of here. Oh, I'm not too worried. You know, it's about time I make a deal with you. And what would that be? If your mom and I get you off this charge, you have to move us to Chicago. Fine. And it's the prosecutor and the DA came and stand on the other side. It's about to begin. All rise. And as everyone stand up, just as the judge came in and went and sat down. You may be seated. And as everyone sat down, and as Rex arraignment begins. Meanwhile, in the interrogation room, Lucas and Adria are talking. This really should be interesting, coming from you. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Aren't you supposed to spell out what I've done? You get your little skirt in a twist because of one slip-up I've done. It's more than that, Adria. I told you from the beginning where I stand. I'm a Cullen. I am destined to fulfill the Cullen legacy. It was what I was born to do. I'm not gonna let nobody stand in my way. That includes you. I want to help you fulfill this legacy. It's more than just that. The Grants and Goodchum are out to account because they lost John. It's the perfect time for us to strike, and then what? When you wipe out that family, will you be happy? I will be happy, but that's not no concern to you. I need to be fully focused on my mission here, which is why it is over between us. You know what? I think it's for the best. Good. I want you out of the house when I return. And as Lucas got up and went and left the interrogation room, and as Adria got an iPhone out and called Harold. Hey, it's me. I need a favor from you. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Carl and Olivia's apartment in the bedroom, Carl and Olivia are lying on top of their beds talking. How did she know where to find me? I saw you leaving the prom and I had a hunch. You know, seems our connection never left at all. Every single thing I've done is to ensure my future to my son and you as my wife. I know some of my methods are not legal and some are dark. It's fine. Now that I know the real reason, I kind of find that very sexy. Really. Because in the beginning you weren't truth-third. Now I know the facts. I love a person who can take control. And right now, I need my husband. And as they leaned over and began kissing each other. And soon, Carl got on top of Olivia and as they continued to make out. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, Gwen and Eric are talking to Nicholas. What is it? As you two know, I'm gonna be here for the remainder of time here, and I wanna be included. Cause you are in every way. Where's this coming from? I don't wanna be lied to. That is the last thing we want you to do to you, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go for a walk, but I'll see you two later. And as Nicholas went and left the sanctuary, and Gwen turns to Eric. What? Thanks for being the most amazing husband that you are in every way. I should be thanking you for getting me through this, and I always will. And as they got up and head towards the entrance. Your relatives should be here between now or tomorrow. This family is gonna hold together, and it's gonna stay like that. And as Gwen turns to Eric, I have an idea of what to do in John's honor. What's it about? Something you and your family will love. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in John's room, Isabel and Allison are talking. I really wish I got to know our dad a little bit more. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it's fine. I mean, because of them damn Collins, I lost what left time to spend with our father. Yeah, that's why that family got to go. I am so tired of them stepping on us. I agree. And I have a funny feeling you got a plan set in motion. Oh, I do indeed. It's about time I fill you in what's about to go down. Do tell me, because I am dying to know how to get rid of them Collins out of our lives once and for all. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Jesse, Lauren, Jack, Carol, and Steve are talking. What's the reason? Apparently she's dealing this in a way that she may really break down. We have to find her. Do you have any idea where she is? Lauren and I saw her heading to the church. I'm not checking her and see how she is. I'm going with you. And as Steve and Carol head to the church, and Jack turns to Jesse and Lauren. I really hope Mom's okay. And as Jack turns and head to where the others are going, and Lauren turns to Jesse. I need to ask you something. What is it? Despite what I did and everything that's been going on, do you really think our marriage stands a chance of working itself out in the end?